bastard.
I did it! I hit the 100,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube, and I promised you all a special, treat for helping me do that. So let's review Dingo's giant crossover mess, Fußballspiel der Tiere. Or Animal Soccer World.
Ja, wir werden Champions, die Tore schießen wir. Kasper, Krümel, Charlie, Dutt, alle sind sie hier. Der Ball ist rund, das Spiel macht Spaß, den Jungle ging's ins Tor. Und wir alle singen.
Word of advice, don't ever polish your weapons, because you'll never know when you'll hear bad news and accidentally fall on.
Controversial opinion time here, guys. Animal Soccer World is not the worst game ever. It's a pretty horrendous movie, though. It's just kind of hard to really qualify it as a game.
The film starts with the greatest walking theme I've ever heard in my life.
Christ's sake, it's not even in time!
Long time no see.
¿Qué?
Long time no see.
What?
Long time no see.
Oh, it's Sonic.
Long time no.
What are you doing today?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know yet either. I don't even know who you are.
We can visit some friends.
Okay, wait a second here. You go to see your friend who you said yourself you haven't seen for a long time, don't address him by his own name, and then order him around by forcing him to accompany you to seeing other friends?
We're 20 seconds into this film and I already hate the main character. That has to be a world record.
Sounds good. I like visiting friends very much.
Stunning insight, but you're not gonna enjoy those friends once this test of patience is over.
And who the hell are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, did you see it? Of course you didn't see it, because you can only hear me.
Then why did you ask?
We're only about a minute into this masterpiece and already I'm completely lost.
And I'm pretty sure they just redrew Inspector Gadget as a bird to create this stupid character.
Are we also going to completely ignore the fact that Harry is a 6-foot-tall street flasher? Because as soon as Winnie the Turd over here comes out, he's given far too much screen time for a tiny line.
Can I sell my candy somewhere?
Youth interrupting bear!
How do you do, fellow kids?
Like, who is in charge of the edits here? Somebody had to watch this back and think, this is shit, and then cut it down so that all the lines could at least fit. This is a disgrace. Even Dalmatians 3 wasn't this bad.
Commence. Now you tell me. What in the holy mother of crack was that about? Was that from a bull riding tournament where a person was dressed as the bull? Was that a deleted scene from The Exorcist? Was that my auntie's final words? I don't know.
Ah, music to my ears.
Back on track though, that thing just arrived for some reason, and why was that? Oh right, there was some pretty nasty fight going on in the middle of the street, that's why we had the and so the emergency duck appears to calm the situation down.
It's going down! That's the name of the game! I hear you motherfuckers talking but ain't saying a thing. Little Mac representing, make you move then punk. 5 seconds to the belt and then I'm fucking you up. It's going down! That's the name of the game! I hear you motherfuckers talking but ain't saying a thing. Little Mac representing, make you move then punk. 5 seconds to the belt and then I'm fucking you up.
Do you really have to fight? Why can't you be nice to each other?
Well, the duck calms the situation down without waking their parents in the next room anyway.
Hey, stop fighting! We wouldn't want you to get hurt! Play soccer, where you'll definitely get hurt! That's great! We're all great here now!
And I will be the reporter.
Doodloo-doo, reporter, bird hole, doodloo-doo-doo-doo. For you.
Jacko will never let me play for the Jungle Cruise.
Speak up! This isn't a quiet place, it's Animal Bloody Soccer World!
Man, that's rough. I mean the audio, it's really hard to hear them over the stupid looped tracks sometimes.
So after all of that, we then follow on to Harry the 6-foot flasher taking photocopies. I'm assuming of his private.
Blow, bird hole, blow!
And then just when you were thinking,
Oh Christ almighty, I can't handle any more birds.
another bird then comes in and offers to spread the flyers around.
Even for a Dingo character, it looks drawn rather sloppily.
Which he does a pretty miserable job at since he's dropping them all in the same same place.
And wow, look at that animation of the flyers dropping. I know it's not much, but I'm still surprised Dingo didn't just rotate them as they fall.
And then he flies all the way to the barnyard, next door to the jungle, next door to the Greek village, and the pigs here get so excited with the news of a soccer match.
In 2 weeks there is a soccer championship.
Hey, I thought that pig ran away. Finally, we can kill it.
You look a little bit small, but you're fast, and you can run between the legs.
What can I be?
Nothing, Grummel. You are way too small.
I was just thinking that this extended bed knobs and broomsticks soccer scene ripoff could use a Rudy subplot. Crummel is just too small. This is going to be a major story element, right? So the dogs get to practicing. The wrong game, it would seem.
This guy thinks he's playing basketball, so that's a very good start.
But don't worry, I'm sure no one will make that mistake come game time. Spoiler, they will.
He decides to make the panther guy over here the captain, which he finds very exciting.
How dare you get high before the game? It's not done.
Smoke weed every day.
No.
So anyway, Simba, and I know he has a different name, but Jesus Christ, he might as well be called Simba, steals the football away from the Jungle Kings and plays with it while his tail spins in an impossible full circle.
He's just learning. You have to explain it to him gently.
Oh, well, how understanding. What a lovely father he is.
And now give me that ball right away.
I'm going to take that back.
No, and that's what they call explain gently.
Excuse me, this movie's giving me brain damage.
I'm glad Brain Damage Wabu still has his trademark wit, though.
And so the awful mutt heads off to get uniforms in the most logical way this film can muster. You know,
In the middle of the street with a goat who is also a tailor.
Oh, I was worried they might skip over how they got their jerseys. Wouldn't want to leave that to the imagination.
Little bit of red.
and he also sounds like that.
Can you make jerseys for us?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can you make jerseys for us?
Excuse me?
Can you make jerseys for us?
Just say that one more time for me, please.
Can you make jerseys for us?
Oh!
You know, I make everything. Well, it's like this.
Okay, I think I need to explain something here. You know film, when cartoons do that, it's because the characters are having an enclosed and secretive conversation that no one else around them is supposed to hear. You can't just do that in the middle of an open street with two characters on each end of the bloody road because one character is only going to be able to hear.
I finally found the most redeeming quality of this movie. Fake whisper, fake whisper, fake whisper.
My God! And you know what? Finally, 17 minutes and 20 seconds into this Oscar-winning epic, we finally have the titular soccer match that the whole film is about. Oh my God! Hi there, Bambi. Nice to see you can make it. How's your mum doing?
Oh good, the Jungle Bambi is coming to the game.
Bad news! A group of hooligans is on their way. A group of hooligans.
Hey, you! How do we get to the area where the fans of the Wild Ducks are standing?
I thought we were for the Jungle Kings.
And now there's a rebel biker duck gang!
S&M ducks? S&M ducks? Why, Dingo? Why? Why are there S&M ducks in this movie?
Why?
This one duck has boob spikes even. Animal Soccer World is so inappropriate. It's not really funny, it's just true. Stupid ducks.
You guys are going into Area S.
Okay, don't think I really want to go there.
If you're making one wrong move, I will eat you.
Oh Jesus, I guess we have no choice.
Please make a wrong move, please make a wrong move. I know King Magod is a tyrant and all, but wouldn't you say they've already made a wrong move dressing that way for a soccer game?
Start the game! Start the game! Start the game!
Even the movie's getting impatient with all the dinking around at this point.
We then see two pregnant monkeys pooing on the floor.
Ew! Get them off the screen! Hey! Don't put that on the screen either!
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the soccer game of the year.
The sucker game of the year. How appropriate.
And the crowd goes wild!
After this point, we have a musical number. Oh yes, a musical number. And these have always gone perfectly in other Phoenix games, so consider me hyped.
Wake Pinocchio, wake up, it's time to tell your story.
And the thing is, I would make some jokes about this whole segment, but I don't need to. As you're going to be able to see in a second, the jokes write themselves. Like, there's nothing I can say to make it any weirder than it is. I don't even know if this bit coming up is in English, I gotta be honest with you. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you enjoy all of it in its entirety, just like I had to. I dare you not to leave the video.
Hier zijn we met z'n allen, we hebben een fijne tijd. We gaan een beetje ballen, het wordt een mooie strijd. Geen geklaag, gemoppen, we maken alleen maar jol. Dit wordt een echte topper, wie maakt het eerste goal? Honden, leeuwen, katten, olifanten, mier. Gaan op het gras wat patten en maken veel plezier. En als er straks het fluitje klinkt, doen alle dieren mee. Niemand maakt meer ruzie, iedereen is weer tevreden.
And I don't have anything to say here either.
After the Bremen Town Time Wasters, we get Pig Cheerleaders, which I'm torn on if this is sort of well done for Dingo or if it's just terrifying. Probably the latter, but I'm also distracted by the fact that their outfits look completely different in the close-ups versus the far shots.
1, 2, 3, we are the biggest cheerleader.
Yo, 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 yo.
The game is over. This end score is 1-1 for the Wild Dogs.
Cop out!
Yo, Bird Brain, a tie score isn't for either team.
Another match, another match, another match. Because there was no winner in this soccer match.
So then Mufasa returns and calls for a rematch while sounding too much like that voice in the original Street Fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, because there was no winner in this soccer match.
You've got a lot to run before you beat me.
I take back what I said at the beginning. This was the worst game ever. Dingo didn't even have the balls to put one team over the other.
I, the Lion King, decided there is gonna be a rematch.
Yeah, that's good, Dingo. Promise to resolve this in a sequel that you aren't gonna make.
And the story ends with the dog and Simba from the very beginning saying that
That was a great game, Jovi. Yeah, it was beautiful. Now we can be friends again.
I don't know. I think we should be enemies. Certainly.
Boy, when Dingo isn't really copying a story, they sure do love making a story that is nothing but padding.
When weren't they friends?
And when do you think this next match will take place? Get a load of this.
Yes, but we still have 6 long weeks.
This is a jungle! Why does any of this take 6 weeks to prepare? What else have you got to do in all that time? Decide which front of the litter gets made into supper?
Animal Soccer World isn't the worst East-West dub out there. I'd say that honor belongs to Aladdin, but it's still quite a chore to sit through with the horror dub and lack of plot. But the biggest injustice was the criminal underuse of Waboo.
So in conclusion, what the hell was any of that? I don't know, and I don't think I ever will know. I'm going to put a pinned comment below this video, and you can all reply to it. You can tell me what the hell any of that was, because I'm sure that one of you out there is supposed to know, and you can help fill my life with a little bit more clarity.